Hey everyone, got another Total War match for you today. We've got a free-for-all. I am playing the Dark Elves. We have some greenskins, some lizardmen, and some wood elves as well. So I'll quickly run through my army while we're being fired at. So I've got Malekith. There is a lot of forward deployed Way Watchers, Glade Riders over on my side, so the Wood Elf has decided to annoy the hell out of me. I have a front line of Bleak Swords and Black Ark Corsairs with a back of Shades and some Witch Elves to help out, with some Blackguard to back us up and some Dread Spears. I've got a K-Knight Assassin as well, and I have gone cheap on my Lord, or well, cheaper, with Malekith on his Chariot. So he's taking quite a lot of damage from the Wood Elves already. On the other side, it was a little bit of an odd army from the Greenskin. He was going for something quite different. So he had Death Creepers, a lot of Orc Boar Biggins, as you can see, and then quite a lot of Forest Goblin Spider Rider Archers, and more Orc Boar Boys up the back. Okay, he has some Night Goblins and Wurzarg. Okay, so unfortunately Malekith did take a massive amount of damage from those Glade Riders. Just quickly, the Lizardman has Skink Cohorts on the flanks, Saurus with shields in the center, and then some Bastiladon Riders up the back with a Croxigor, some Feral Cold ones, and Lord Mazdamundi. The Wood Elf has very little to his army over here. Some Spears, Eternal Spears, War Dancer Spears, and a Spellslinger of Life. All of his other units are coming over to harass the hell out of me. So let's see how this goes. I now have Malekith running for his life. The Hawk Riders and the Glade Lord, yeah, attempt to go running away after doing a little bit of damage there. So my Shades doing quite a lot of damage. That was probably not the best starting army for him to pick, I must say. Gets a nice little vortex in there, but unfortunately it does massacre quite a few of my men as well. And for some reason, the Orc Boar Boys, I'm assuming it's because of the amount of units they had, don't really get the true effect of their charges. I must have broken their charges somehow. Maybe it was uphill, and because of that, we just annihilate them from the start. So our Shades turn around and absolutely massacre them with their armor-piercing arrows. Same with our Dread Spears and our... Where'd our Blackguard and Nagaron go? Ah, over here. They helped eliminate these guys, so the rest of them could come down and... The rest of the Shades could come down and fire upon these Orc Boar Biggins. So that didn't turn out so well for him. There's a lot of skirmishing going over on the left here. So the Wood Elves skirmishing the heck out of these Bastiladons as much as they possibly can, because they definitely don't want to engage while they're in that situation. And a Net of Amtok going down on all of these flying units over here, so that Lord Mazdamundi can get in, and so can his Skink Cohorts. Probably not a lot of damage going to go down there, because the Skink Cohorts really can't take on units like that generally. But as you can see here, we are breaking the greenskins quite easily. Our Shades doing absolute work to the minimal armor these Orc Boar Biggins and Orc Boar Boys have.
Make them bleed.
Absolutely annihilating them. Okay, and we get our Murderous Prowess. So unfortunately, our murderous prowess procs when not many people are around, so we don't get the full effect of it, annoyingly. But everything's going down. Those archers are not, or way watchers aren't doing as much damage as they would have liked by the looks of it. Oh, they are actually doing a little bit to Lord Mazdamundi, but then he gets a banishment down on them, which doesn't seem to damage them that much. Huh. Okay. Mind you, the Bastiladon has taken a fair beating, but he is still there, so he can still use up his ammo. Ah, there we go. Hawk Riders getting in. They will more than likely rout him off, so he's not going to be as useful as Dwarfbane would have liked. Dwarfbane being the Lizardman player. And at the moment I'm just chasing off as many greenskins as I possibly can. My K-Knight Assassin is all over there on his own, which probably wasn't a good idea. But now that they're all chased off the battlefield, the rest of my army can come down and support that. So the greenskin Night Goblins and Werzag is just running away. So we will regroup and we will head back in that direction. So bloody battle still going on over here. Wood Elves seem to be getting their ass handed to them. Their arrows were not as effective as they would have liked. Kroxagor's fighting a Glade Lord isn't really the best, but they seem to be killing them, or killing it, with their armor piercing. And now my martial prowess has worn out. So for some reason I just left my Knight Assassin over here fighting spiders. And some broken tusk mob or boar boys came back, which I obviously didn't see. Yep, I definitely didn't see them because I wouldn't have marched off and just left them there. Normally. Okay, so the rest of the greenskins have just decided to hide. You sooky goblins. Anyway, so that means I am now marching towards this combat over here. I probably should have broken these off and just taken them out instead of leaving them. Not sure what was going on there.
Destruction awaits. Malekith comes.
That was an interesting choice. But anyway, we've got quite a few skirmishes going down over here. And the lizardmen seem to be coming out on top. That's not something that this Bastiladon wants. Spearman and a Glade Lord on him, who has been healed back to full by the Spellsinger. So he has decided to run away. Run away is the best option, he said. For some odd reason, I've left them there. Not sure why. Should have chased them off with at least one or two shades. That would have been the smart option. Okay, and it looks like now it's just kind of going to be a little bit of a waiting game. I'm not at the top at the moment. Alk and Dwarfbane are above me. I didn't get quite enough out of Galvarax, but we'll see how it turns out. Okay, fast forwarding a little bit. Skirmishing keeps going down, so a lot of Saurus just running around the battlefield. And now the goblins decide to come in. So, I turn my shades, I turn some of my front line to hopefully intercept, and I accidentally let these shades get caught. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened nonetheless.
Moving out. Follow
And there we go, bam! We smack straight into those night goblins, and to little or no effect. But anyway, here we go. We do have a Glade Lord coming down here, so that's something I need to take note of. We are attempting to clear these guys out as quickly as we can with our shades. There we go. For some reason, these guys are still standing around doing nothing. I'm not sure what was going on there. Maybe you forgot about them. And the Lizardman is attempting to clean up some of the spread out Wood Elves.
No mercy.
I chase off the goblins, and then I believe I leave Malekith to chase them off, and I turn and fire on the, Glade Lord, there we go. And I think he retreats fairly quickly, or do I manage to get him? I do, I managed to kill him, so he wasn't quick enough to react there. That's unfortunate for Alk. Yep, we chase him off with Malekith. They won't come back from routing, especially not with Black Ark Corsairs and Malekith chasing after them. And then there's just cleanup left to do.
Going onwards to murder. Daruki, forward for the king.
So there are a lot of Lizardmen left though. Mind you, a lot of them are skink cohort, so that's not going to be that effective. Get the last of my skirmishing done with the remaining shade ammunition I do have.
Onwards to murder. For the king.
And now I call back my other units, hoping they rout off the last little section, and I can get them back into the fight.
Onward. Forward with pleasure.
Not sure what was going on there.
Carnage awaits.
Why
Death is coming.
those shades ran ahead and the rest of my army ran away. Interesting choice.
Slash. Kill.
I'm guessing I was regrouping back this way, but I thought I would have taken the shades with me in that case. Anyway, we've got bleak swords and shades fighting off skinks and Saurus, so that's not going to go well for the shades.
Going onwards to murder.
The shades are going to get murdered. And there we go, we decide to run on in. Help them out. And fire, shades, fire! There we go. So let's watch these charges.
Move back.
Sacrifice them.
Taking a little longer than I thought they would to get in there. 3, 2, 1. Boof! Not quite as entertaining as cavalry charges, but decent nonetheless.
Hear my words.
Okay, the few remaining Wood Elves are going over to attempt to harass those greenskins, but it looks like it's pretty much over for everybody else.
Glorious destruction.
Dwarfbane doesn't have enough left to take all this out.
to slaughter!
And everybody else is going to be routed away.
Carnage course!
So, chasing off the last of those Saurus. There's still units scattered absolutely everywhere, so I think we end up running out of time. But I was definitely the victor in this free-for-all. Yeah, there we go. It says close defeat, but because we ran out of time, it was decided that I was the winner for this one. Unfortunately, because of the defeat, it doesn't actually show us the kills, but that would have been really interesting to see what those kills were. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye!